Hello and welcome to another Wraggys Beer Review. So it's Christmas Day. Emmerdale was on, and I'm not bothered about Emmerdale. And I'm here to review the start of the reviews of the 10 days of Christmas. Actually, there's 11 from the place to brew. So massive thank you to each and every person at a place to brew who kindly donated beers to Wraggys Beer Reviews for some bloke who lives in Sherwood doing beer reviews in Nottingham. So this is from Andy Simmons, the brewer, and it's Don't Fear the RIPA. RIPA, I assume, is a red IPA, and it says Blue Oyster Brewing Company, so I need to Google that at some stage. Don't Fear the RIPA, 5%, and there we go. So it's got there you go, number one on the top. I don't want to disturb the bottle too much, just in case it's bottle conditioned. I would assume it is, but so here we go. I'm like a kid in the sweet shop, I've got to be honest, and thankfully I'm well enough because I've had 2 days of severe stomachache cramps. I put it down to the diabetes tablets taking hold. So, all good fun. So here we go. There's a moment where you don't want to pour it too much because you don't want it frothing up like a swine. And well, there we go. So yes, a lovely reddish colour of it with a white head that's dissipated quickly. Pretty clear, to be fair. There we go. It's just at room temperature. Bought it up from the shed about 2 hours ago. Wanted to make sure that we got there with it. So, there we go. Right, into the realms of beer reviewing. Oh, a lovely fruity nose on this. I did think when I first saw the name, I thought, oh, that reminds me of the collab that Place to Brew did with Lenton Lane, which was absolutely lovely as well. I know that was a red IPA as well. I did review it back in the day. So many beers these days, isn't it? I would say tropical notes on this rather than citrus. Well, let's dive in. Ooh, ooh, a lovely fruity flavour to it. On the back end, there's a trickle of flavour that's different to the front end flavour. Ooh, 5%. You won't know what the ABV was on this. Wow, that's a nice beer. And Place to Brew. We'll talk a little bit about them. It's a collection of people that opened up in a unit in the Daybook area of Nottingham, so literally a mile away from me, not far, a mile away from me. So it's easily where it's located, all for Nottingham area, Derby, Mansfield. It's not too far to travel. I think they have different memberships for what you want to do because some people want to get full in to brewing, so they will I think there's a higher membership for those people, bearing in mind that you've got the kit, you've got a water tank, just the osmosis, I'd heard about that at school, but yeah, it's been a long time, 53 now. Yeah, I might look older, but I'm not. And it's an all grain setup, lots and lots of different kit to use, fridges that have been converted. It's really good actually, and in some ways, there's more to it than what you see in a standard brewery. Because in a brewery, you've got your mash tun, where you've got a hot liquor tank for hot water. Then you've got your mash tun. Then you've got your copper, which does the boiling and that. And then from there to the fermentation. And so they've got all that, obviously. Watch me say something wrong. It's Christmas Day, and I'm absolutely sober. Ridiculous. Might not be later, but you never know. I've been very, very good. But yeah, the whole setup's there. From quite a big kit down to like grain fathers and that. So really exciting. The kit, and as I said to Carl when I went up and picked the beers up, Brew and Tap Room over in Bridlington. If you ever get a chance to go there, go and see the chap. And he's actually got kit there that I'm sure he was just trying to get rid of. If someone knows what they're doing with electrics and plumbing, I think, the kit might need a little bit of looking at. But, if the price is ridiculously low, then, it's worth a punt. Especially in these days where people aspire to be commercial breweries. I haven't got my phone on me, so I can't double check Blue Oyster Brewing Company. I will do when I get off this. So, anyway, back to the beer. Reason for chatting, like always with my beer reviews, is to let the air get a bit, let the beer breathe a bit. And again, beautiful flavour. Aroma rather, not flavour, aroma. Oh, the envelopes inside, and if I was to drink this in a pub, I would be very, very happy with this. And that's the thing, with any of us wanting to brew beers, as ourselves, we can brew a beer and we think, yeah, it's nice. And sometimes we can be very proud of a beer. Someone else will come and, rip it apart. And then there's times where people, you brew a beer, and again, there's people there and say, this is outstanding. And that is absolutely amazing. And I look at some of the people that were at Place to Brew and have gone on. Craig and James over at Magpie now bought into a commercial brewery, quite a decent commercial brewery as well. That not only that have changed the aspects of the brewery from traditional to a more craftier side, still doing traditional, but certainly bringing craft beer aspects into it, changing the face. With all brewing, from my point of view at least, you look at breweries, and breweries that have been doing it a certain way for years. As somebody who does beer reviews, and as somebody who looks at them, and other people seem, a lot of people seem to think the same, that they look at a brewery and they only class them as a mod trad brewery, but rightly or wrongly, of course. So, oh dear, that is nice. It is nice. Makes me smile. It's good. It's good to smile. In the world we're in, it's good to smile. So get a swirl around, line, open it up a bit. try and talk a bit louder just in case. Sometimes I forget, you know, and people say, "Oh, you're not loud enough," and it's like, oh. What a lovely beer, lovely fruitiness. Like I say, if this said it was Lenton Lane making this, I wouldn't have no, you know, no questions about it. I would say, yeah, I can agree with that, you know. So wow, fair play. And if this is the standard, could you imagine? You know, you want to brew your own beer, and I've been brewing from kit since 2007, 2006, if not before. Obviously, never gone any further. I've got a boil in the bag kit that I bought from Brew supplies. So you know, and I've done a few, cocked up a few, but I've done a few. Yeah, well, one royal. I forgot to mash the beer. Yeah, I knew there was something I was doing. I'd had some drink now, so yeah, it was about this time last year. Yeah. Oh, well, you live and learn, don't you? And again, the aroma's beautiful. I'm not picking anything out. You know, to me, it smells tropical. Which flows into the taste. But it's a crowd pleasing beer. 5%. You wouldn't know the ABV. But yeah, that is really nice. So, Andy Simmons. Wow, what a cracking beer. And obviously, when we look at the beer world, for the most part, it's pale ales and that sell. So, a red IPA is certainly in that, and 5% certainly in that area. And it'd be good for places like the Abdication, you know, and I would assume they would anyway, to support Place to Brew's commercial efforts. People from Place to Brew, you know, are on about going commercial, although getting the license to go commercial, or a bag of fun that is. Yeah, not the fastest. But yeah, there's the beer. It's looking great and it's tasting great. Would I drink this again? Always the question that I ask. Yes, definitely. Yeah, you could session on this rather easily. Out of 5 for me, definitely a good 4.3 out of 5. If I was going to give scores, the fact that I want to drink it again tells you everything. And yeah, I shall have the rest of the bottle in a minute. So thank you, and thank you for choosing me to review your beers. Lovely, thank you.